now, what I suggest doing is adding a polyline. So click on your data set that you want to edit, and then we are going to add a polyline. So you can go ahead and do the trace polyline. So click on your targets here. This is just going to be a quick verification, and this snaps to points, so you don't have to worry about it. When you're done, right click and then hit the check mark. So I recommend doing this and putting it out into your DXF that you're going to output. Then you select the group and save, and you'll put this out into the same format. What this does is it allows us to have a check to see where our surface is placed in Civil 3D and make sure that everything came in correctly. So let's get over into Civil 3D, and we're going to build up a contours layer. Now this process is a bit cumbersome, so let's just go ahead and set this and make sure that our units are set to the US survey feet, and then we're going to do I for insert, and we need to get a DXF, so we'll hit the little icon up, navigate to where we have it stored, select our DXF, and then open. Specify your insertion point, 0, 0. Now we can explode. Now you just bring it over into your contours layer. Now we'll just run a purge all. So you'll have to do purge. And then we'll purge all. So purge all checked items. And then close. And then we need to run the purge command again to get rid of all of the layers that were additional. Now if you check your layers, then you'll just have whatever layers that you need. And next you can do rectangle. Turn off your F3 if you are nervous about freezing up. And then we'll just copy this rectangle. And we'll use that for our surface extents, and we'll break this into 3 different surfaces. Right click, create surface. Go ahead and do west. Create a layer here since we purged out all of our other layers. Do the same for the central. Now all that's left is to do a crossing window, so I'm going to isolate some objects, hiding them, and once you do a crossing window, we'll hold shift to remove blocks that we don't want. And then we'll go ahead and add these into our surface as break lines. Try not to get rid of anything else. Now we can set our boundary. We'll do the same process for the central. And last, we'll do it for the east. Now, we go ahead and turn off our contours, set our current layer to 0, turn that off. Now all that's left is to display your point style or your contours and set your contour interval. In this case, I need a 2-foot contour interval, but I'm going to do a 1-foot contour interval just to test things out. Now let's check this against our data set. So what we need to do is we probably had break lines in here for that we turned off. So in here we had a crossing break line and it's throwing some errors. So because we threw this tie line into our DXF, then now we can use it for our checks and remove it as a break line. So we'll go to end our object isolation. Now we can import our CSV to double check and just make sure that you switch your survey database over into US survey feet and import your survey data. Make sure to select your target ground, select the format, and finish. Now verify that your DXF and everything came in correctly and everything is looking good. There's no translation errors. And last, just go ahead and get a sense for how your data set fits vertically. Make sure that 95% is going to meet your contour interval. And the reason why I use PPK and do not actually select the targets is to leave the error where it lies. And in this case, by doing so, you are kind of safeguarding not introducing your own pointing and clicking errors into the data set. You might not hit perfectly on your on some of the data, but by leaving the error where it lies, then you can get a really clean and very vertically accurate data set fairly quickly. And so I hope that this tutorial will help somebody else doing point clouds to Civil 3D.